So just had a coffee, walking for about 15 kilometers now. We had a coffee in Nuda, anyway. So this is the other thing with the Camino. You walk through sort of like streets and paths, but then you also kind of walk through little townships where people live. So you can see there's a Camino sign there. So you kind of put the car going past. So it just sort of weaves in and out. We passed a couple who I think were just doing the Camino, but they were just following Google, because I'm pretty sure we passed them and then somehow they were in front of us and then they went off in a different direction. I think following Google Maps, but I don't think it's the right way, because if you follow the placards and the way, it takes you interesting places, and it kind of follows the route which people have all taken. So there you go. On Camino. Okay, so sometimes when you're taking the Camino, it's beautiful forest on one side and the other, but you need to cross highway. Back there was warning, as you can see, plenty of traffic. There was warning that this was the dangerous crossing. It didn't say why it was dangerous. Obviously it's because of the cars, but that's alright. There's only one and we didn't take long to cross, so don't let anything get in your way. Bom Camino. Okay, so we're finally into the forest, got off the like the highways and through the busy townships and stuff. That was good, but as you may be able to see behind me, because I'm going up, now we're going through the forest. So it's a bit more challenging, but it's a lot nicer because the traffic was starting to get to me. My bag is clearly too heavy, so I'm going to have to discard a few things tonight. Just have to think about things, because I can't walk 20 kilometers a day like this with a bag that's almost popping at the back. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Had my first blister, stopped just before to fix that, so that's out of the way. Enjoying it so far though, it's good. So behind me you can see on the wayward marker are some stones. So the tradition is that you collect a stone from your home place, wherever that may be in the world or in Europe, and then you take it to Santiago de Compostela, which is where we are all going, and you place it there, and that's the end. But a lot of people just drop stones off as they go along, probably ones they just pick up along the way. Okay, so there's been a bit of a pit stop by the pilgrims. We've got a couple from Portugal, a couple from Sweden, obviously my travel friend, buddy from Paris, and me, who is the world traveller from New Zealand. Okay, so we're about 2 kilometres away from Camino. We walked about 35 kilometres today. These are quite common in the Camino Ingles. They're sort of like picnic areas. There's like water fountain and place to sit and eat and stuff like that. So you can always stop and have a break if you really want to. We just finished a really tough ascent, and even coming down was really hard because our legs were tired. It's okay, it's almost Camino, and we're going to get an albergue and we're going to get a fantastic dinner, probably with more octopus. Which is octopus, and it's a local delicacy, and we've just had a bite and it tastes amazing. Good morning, it's day 3. We're in Paredos, which is a very, very small town, which I think just has one restaurant, which is this one, and it's actually a bit of a themed restaurant. It's kind of like nights themes. I'll get a photo of the big knight in shining armour inside. It's kind of Camino themed, I guess. Haven't seen before, especially not in New Zealand from where I'm from. You have dogs, there's one there, there's another one up there. I'll turn around and I'll show you and they look to be protecting the sheep. Okay, so behind me you have a Horeo, which is one of the landmarks of Galicia. You cannot come to Galicia without seeing one of these. Historically they were used to store grain, so things such as wheat and corn and the like, above ground, as you can kind of see there, to keep rodents and dampness away. They're not actually used for those purposes anymore, but it's kind of a status symbol to have one in your property. This one looks very nice. It's you see a lot older ones, a lot bigger ones, a lot newer ones. So yeah, they're definitely a little attraction and to come to Galicia in themselves. So heróis, and yeah, bom caminho. Okay, so this is the other thing about on the Camino. You have to, that's better, you have to get your stamps, and you can get them at your albergues or in coffee shops like this. So we just got coffee each for €1, so a good deal. And then you get your stamp, and you get them in your little pilgrimage passport. Sometimes they just leave them out and you can do it yourself. Make sure to date it, because on the Camino Ingles you need to get 2 stamps per day. It's the only Camino you need to get this, so it's a good habit just to get a stamp every coffee shop you're in, and of course in your albergue they have to stamp there. Okay, that's about it. Hasta luego, bon Camino. So we're just walking through the forest. This is a really unspoilt and not really a bit that I guess they will be logged, judging by the trees. This is my favourite part of the Camino Ingles, when you get off the roads and you get onto the native wildlife or the bush, and you really be at one with nature. And it's good. It's a bit of an arc, a bit of a cathedral of the trees as you walk through. It's very beautiful, and you can see how it's cut out. You definitely don't get this in London or in big cities. This is definitely a highlight of the trip so far. Okay, so call me naive, but this is the biggest maize or cornfield I have ever come across. Obviously, there's a lot of agriculture grown in Galicia, and the Camino Trail takes you right up close to very high corn and maize fields. This is a beautiful walk. It's cutting through some really old forest too. So yeah, if you corn and maize fans out there, this is the place to come. Ciao. Okay, so the other noticeable thing about the Camino in Galicia are the cruzeiros, which are these crosses in towns such as the one behind me. They can be there for a number of things really, as a place marker, maybe as a sign of religious significance, anything, but there are a lot of these crosses. So I'm not going to lie to you, there's times on the Camino Ingles when it's not exactly a pillar of mindfulness. So I'm walking right past the expressway here. You take a trail following the Camino, and it's basically going past cars going over 90 miles an hour. It's one of those things. The Camino Ingles is short, so they do have to take you through places just to get from A to B quicker, but once you come out of it and you get back into the woods, it makes the that woods experience even more pleasurable. So you just gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. I guess it's a metaphor for life. Por Camino. In ancient times, pilgrims had to take on wolves attacking them. In this case, less wolf, more dragon. There's a wolf. Hey buddy. Okay, so I'm at the last coffee shop before I stop. It's until I arrive, it's Compostela. It's about 7 kilometers to go. This is a pilgrim-themed, Camino pilgrim-themed coffee shop on the way. You can't really miss it. You may hear the Galician Celtic music in the background. Nice fact, they also play the bagpipes, given the Galician culture. Okay, so we've made it. Taking the bag off now and everything, but we made it to St. James Compostelle. It's behind me there. It's going to swivel around and the kind of the arch. People come down through there and they kind of shout and yell and stuff, which is understandable. People walking a long way, and maybe able to see behind me. I'll take some few photos. People kind of lying down after the long walk. There you go. After such a long walk. Okay, so when you arrive at Santiago de Compostela, you need to come to this place. The International Pilgrim Centre, and then you need to collect a ticket, and then you wait in line. Well, you actually go out and wait and come back about 4 hours later, because that's about peak season, the time it takes for you to get to the front of the queue. So I've been using that time to look around the township, well, the precinct really, and the little streets. So it's time for me to go in because my number is about to be called, and when I come out, hopefully I will have my certificate. Okay, so once you do the certification, which is kind of behind me, you get your certificate for your Compostelle, and if you want to, your certificate of distance, which I chose to do. It's only £3. And so that's it. I might go outside and get it laminated, and then finally get my salad and white wine. And hope you enjoyed the videos. My Compostela trek is complete. The journey is over. Many lessons learned, and hopefully you enjoy the video. And you come on and do the Camino Ingles because it's thoroughly worth it. Camino.